の中お花畑だとか少女漫画だとかもなんだってそうだっていいまだまだ君を知りたいこんなセリフからでもないけどどんなにかっこつけてたって始まりゃしない君じゃなきゃダメみたい今頃になって気づいたところでさ明日も家の前通るわけだけどいや分かってんじゃんてか期待してんじゃんそれ I want the dinosaur I want the dinosaurこの夜ただ一人みたい自分でも笑っちゃうんですけど他の誰かじゃもう満たされやしない君じゃなきゃ意味がないダメみたい君じゃなきゃダメみたい
That's one of my favorite mashups ever, and I never really got a chance to to use it on anything. Oh god, I have too many tabs open. Hello, Squiggletations to all. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. Goldship is a very popular cosplay. I feel like kind of like an anti-hipster, or maybe I'm the ultimate hipster, because I did follow Uma Musume for a while. Please eat Sir Squiggleton. No, I'm gonna do it. Please eat. No, I mean, I did eat. I'm just still hungry because I'm a food maniac. How's it going, Amadre? What's up? But, oh, there we go. Yeah, I accidentally had my stream going in the background and also had my audio. But, well, let's just move you over here. There we go. But, are you saying to please eat me? Or please eat comma, Sir Squiggleton? The vacay was actually pretty good. I was actually sick a little bit in Venice at one point. I'm eating now. Nice. What are you eating? Yeah, I just had a burger today. I probably shouldn't have had a burger. I should have had something healthier because I was eating very healthy overseas. I think I lost like 5 pounds because I was walking around so much. But then I got home and ate a Big Mac because I had to. Like, how could I not? Like, I was going like, well, I'm just going to eat very, very healthy in Italy and even Germany. I was eating very healthy, even though I drank like giant beers for like every meal. You lost 5 pounds fast. Yeah, I know. Well, I'm gonna find him again. I'll believe you. But don't you dare doubt me on that one. But oh no, there's so many photos of me just drinking out of a giant beer because everywhere you went, if you order a medium beer, they would just give you this like giant like what was it? It was like I think it was like 1 liter. Let me actually check on that. 1 liter of beer. Yeah, okay. They would always give you a liter of beer as a medium. That was the funny part. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Twisted Spells. So, yeah, Gold Chip is probably a fairly common one. You probably wouldn't have seen Rice Shower, who's my favorite, but you would have recognized Rice Shower as that girl, that adorable little girl I scream at all the time. And a sourdough brownie. They make sourdough brownies? That's kind of interesting. That's a bit of a thing. Hey, so it was a family vacation. It was supposed to be, I'd rather not get too much into certain details, but I was traveling with my parents, and it reminded me why I shouldn't travel with my parents. Because I was horribly sick in Venice and slept in, and they said, hey, we'll meet you at the gondola. And they gave me 4 separate addresses and said, find us. And then I called them repeatedly, and they don't answer their phones. And I'm just wandering through the streets, like running on cough medicine at this point. Just unable to find them, and it's just the complete epitome of Mom, pick me up, I'm scared. It's like, oh wait, no, you're making things worse. When I lived in Germany as a toddler, I got drunk because I kept drinking my dad's beer anytime he hopped in the shower. Hey, you hopped off the hops. That's like an average parent moment. That's very true. But no, that is a weird thing. Being a fully adult, several million-year-old squid man and having to move at your parents' pace after living alone and being independent for so long, but they have the keys and they have the tickets for everything, even though they shouldn't. And the second I show up, okay, that was the biggest thing, is that they could not find the gondolas to save their life, and I look at the instructions, I'm like, you go here, you do this, you talk to this person. I figured that out in like 5 minutes. There's like Cherry Lemon Mountain. Do you know Cherry Lemon Mountain Dew? Like, yeah, no, I believe that. There's like a mini Mountain Dew flavors. What are the Mountain Dew flavors that what Mountain Dew flavors like are generally not talked about much? Like, I do like Voltage. What are discontinued Mountain Dew flavors? Let's just find that out. You know what? Let me just do what I did for the Cryptid stream and just bring up my Googling. Code Red? They still have to make Code Red, right? Is Code Red discontinued? No way. That's gotta be crazy. I was just looking through that. Oh, yeah. Hey, Kenny, what's up? Oh, yeah. Oh, no, it's my favorite scritchy spot. Yeah. Gotta kick my leg. Hi. Hey, long time no see. No, I'm saying it's not talked about. Well, yeah, I think it's just because it's just around now. So, I remember back when I was a little tadpole, because that's what squids go for. I did eat a lot of seafood. I did have cuttlefish ink spaghetti that was amazing. I think I stopped Black Voltage. I didn't like Black Voltage very much. I liked regular Voltage. Yeah, let me just see what that would be. Where is my... It's YouTube, not YouTube. That'd be really funny if I used my old model for a day. Doom, boom, 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 boom. 1 liter, is it that one? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, discontinued Mountain Dew flavors. Let's see here. Just expand you outward. Discontinued Mountain Dew flavors. There's got to be a few on there. You know what? Looking back on my D&D stream, I got like upset with myself because I was in light mode. I looked at Kenny's stream of that, and I'm like, oh god, she did set it to dark mode. I had mine in light mode, searing everyone's eyes and everything. Sorry, Kenny, we're gonna do it again. I'm gonna read over my script and actually not flub my lines this time. We're just gonna have to do this over completely so I can be in light mode and I can frame things like, as good as you did. Because no, your stream was quite good. Yeah, I found out partway through to play in dark mode. Yeah. I found partway through the dark mode on it. Yeah, I'm shocked with how much I played on Roll20 that I've never really used dark mode. I use dark mode for like everything. Let's see what discontinued Mountain Dew flavor. Ooh, fandom.com. Oh god, oh that's iSiri. Oh no, they got rid of whiteout. I love whiteout. That was like my favorite flavor. Improv. Oh, that was so I've been planning to edit down that stream. And I hate how much I did not realize how much I stammer and just say and do word salads when I'm trying to talk to other people. Voodoo, I don't think I ever had Voodoo. Mango Rush, I'm a slut for mangoes. I was gonna get a tattoo that says Mango Slut at some point. Spicy Mountain Dew, I don't want that. That sounds terrible. Discontinued trending. Oh, there's a lot of them. Apple Cinnamon. Do we have the flavor that okay, so I'm gonna be real. The flavor that won the Dub the Do contest, like, oh, it's one of those bits of edgy humor that is funny. However, I think modern reality made it less funny than it was at the time. However, Gushing Granny should have won. That was hilarious. There was like 4 different variations of Gushing Granny that was on that contest. I think Applejack got like 3rd place. I voted for Applejack. I did not vote for the Nazi name. Okay, I'm gonna look crazy. Do you guys know about the Dub the Do contest? I'm not gonna say it out loud. Dub the Do. All I'm gonna say is what the leaders were. Thank you, Reddit. Okay, Fapple. Fapple's the funniest one by far. However, so, Dub the Do was an online contest, and I think this was like 2011 or something. And Fapple is the best one. Diabetes is good too. Man, Applejack got destroyed. I remember Applejack doing way better. But this was like 2011 or 2012. Yeah, the number 1, because of course it was. And they just opened up an open poll and let people write in what they wanted for an apple cider flavored Mountain Dew. They should bring back Fapple. It's really good. November. Oh yeah. That's a good flavor for November. But as you can see, Gushing Green Granny, Fabulous Apple, Gushing Granny, Gushing Grannies, Granny Squirt, Gushing Granny, Diabetes, Fapple, Gushing Granny, and did nothing wrong. Which won by a landslide. But no, it was just supposed to taste like apple cider. Which honestly, apple cider Mountain Dew sounds kind of good. But why did they think that... What? Never ever open up a poll for anything. God, So he is a YouTuber that is rather controversial, but I've been a fan since before he was famous. Internet Historian did do a video about internet polls that were hijacked by 4chan. And there were many of them. There was the one to send Justin Bieber to North Korea, which I always thought was very funny. There was one for vote for which school Taylor Swift will perform at. So they picked like the St. Mary's School for the Deaf. Which she did end up like doing a donation, which like is kind of sweet, honestly. But Aurora, what was Aurora? Atomic Blue, Arctic Burst. What flavors are these? Oh, that's like golden lime. At least in Japan. Ooh, Japanese flavors are good. What was the... There's a few Japanese flavors I do really enjoy. What were oh wow, how's that like so far back? There we go. Oh no. Hit the live button on my own stream. But no, I do remember, what is the deal with Beverly? What country is that? I think Beverly is popular in Italy. This is gonna turn Beverly. Yeah, you're just gonna see how bad I can type. Beverly soda. I had a bagel that was homemade with cheese, jalapeno, and bacon on it. It was big. I'm not a fan of jalapeno, but everything else is good. I understand the appeal of jalapeno. I'm just not really a fan of that kind of spicy. I tend to prefer, I really like jerk sauce and like buffalo for when it comes to spice. I like a sweet spice or I don't know. What would you consider buffalo as a spice? More of a, a more saucy spice, I guess. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I know. Have you noticed? But okay. Oh, Beverly's discontinued? That is actually wild. Tang. I do like Tang a bit. Jerk sauce is so good. Jerk sauce is amazing. No, actually, maybe like, no, I don't know. I just like, no, when I went to Jamaica, I love jerk chicken. Jerk chicken is so good. That's like a nice peppery spice. I do need to, I've been getting better with spicier things lately. I went to Germany. There was very little spicy that was there. You jerk my sauce. I'll jerk the sauce. Jerk sauce is another unused name for the Mountain Dew. On Jollof rice. I don't think I had Jollof. Ooh, you know what? I would really love some dirty rice from Louisiana. That sounds pretty good. There's a Cajun place near me I haven't been to in forever. That was So you know what? Let's just have vacation talk. Here's a funny story. I went to New Orleans. Let me see how strong this would be. Everclear Daiquiri. AKA Purple Drank. Voodoo Daiquiri. Where is, like, let's try to find an ABV for an Everclear Daiquiri. So, if you don't know, Everclear is, like, very, very potent. That is a grain alcohol, 190 proof. Same point in using high-proof vodka instead of diluted, like Everclear. Yeah, 75% or 95% ABV. So, yeah, that is a very high ABV. So, my buddy got married, and we went to New Orleans for his bachelor party. They were worried about me because I am very good at useless trivia, and we went to a rum distillery that had a trivia section at the end. Every question you got right netted you a shot of rum. I took 9 shots of rum, and then I won the trivia contest, and the prize was more rum. So then I drank more at the taste test section, and they're all looking at me like, Squigs, are you gonna be okay? I was honestly fine. Like, I was drinking water in between, and I was doing pretty good. I had a big breakfast, like a big starchy breakfast, so I was doing fine. Like, I felt great. And then afterward, we go walking around, and we order Everclear daiquiris. Just these purple things. Like, let me see if I can, see if I can find that. Like, Everclear daiquiri, what would that be? Like, I'm just gonna claim it's this, zombie cocktail, let me see, bourbon, like, Everclear, grape juice, okay, it was, like, probably something like this. But it did have a bit of Everclear in it. That thing was strong. And I got a cup of it at a daiquiri bar, and I wasn't paying attention to what the rest of the group was doing. So I drank half of it, and I am feeling it. I am just stumbling, and I'm slowing down, and I know when to stop myself. I turn around like, guys, how are you holding up? This thing is kicking my ass. And they go, oh no, we split ours 4 ways. I look at them like, you assholes. You made me drink twice as much as you did, and you didn't tell me. So I do call myself a Wolverine drunk. I don't have a very high tolerance. Like, I get drunk very quickly. However, I also bounce back very quickly. So I am kind of known in the friend group as that guy who goes way too hard, dies, and then comes back an hour later and does shots. So that was me at the Hobbit campout a little bit. I did not do a keg stand because I was not feeling good at the time. My one buddy my best friend got really messed up. He was zombie squid. Yeah, exactly. Ooh, are zombie squids a thing? I know vampire squids are. That was kind of what my original design was based on. Zombie squid? Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'd rather not. That is a, I do know about the okay, zombie squid is not like a real type of squid. Recipes, but yeah, exactly. But, no, he got fucked up at that camp out. He just, he was not feeling good, and then we go like, hey buddy, need some help because you're in charge of dinner. We will we will assist you and take over if need be. He's like, no, I got it. Just hold on a minute. He like slept for like a half hour. He gets up. He has the craziest example of stage health I've ever seen. He whips up some amazing like bangers and mash. Whose dog is barking? Not mine. Those dogs are barking! Wait, can I find that in 1 sec? I finally found you, son. Wait, no, where's that? What? Okay. Anyway, oh god.
Found you, son.
Anyway, so the Bangers and Mash for Fire, they were so good. But the no, he like bounces back, he makes amazing Bangers and Mash, and then he promptly dies for like 4 hours. He just falls to the ground, just is unconscious, and we're just periodically going back and forth to wake him up. Oh, whose dog's that? That's what you meant. Okay. So we're at the bonfire and we're like kind of swapping like who's watching him. And we just hear like a horrible noise. People are convinced it was a coyote screaming. No, it was my best friend just puking his guts out. You could hear it from very far away. But anyway, put those dogs away.
Finally, I found you, son. Put those grippers away!
Hey, Amy, what the fuck is happening? Oh my god, those dogs are barking!
Oh god, I get to watch my own video on stream? That's a terrible idea. Why would I do that? Wow, let's see what videos get recommended me. Oh, hey, spoiler for a D&D campaign. That nobody here would be a part of. Bark, bark, bark. I fell down a really stupid rabbit hole. Oh, put those grips. Wait, how is that like really off center? There we go. Why are all my videos so off center? Yeah, here we go. I don't know. There was this what was that post? I think it was on Reddit. But what? Yeah, okay. This image makes me laugh. So, anyway, like, my YouTube recommendations are a mess, because I do get stuff like this. I knew what video this was immediately. Compared to my YouTube recommendations, it's a good test of red flags. Is the first recommendation. What if Big Bird exploded in the Challenger disaster? Which, guys, do you want to watch that video? That video kicks ass. We should just watch that video. Oh, let's just see my YouTube recommendations. Let's just see how bad this. Oh, worth it.
Oh yeah.
Every single character in existence fits one of these archetypes. Oh god, I have the worst ADD ever. This is what it's like being with me at a party, or just at my house going through YouTube. So, name any character, I will tell you if they are part of the Misery, CPR, or Reese's Puffs tier list sectional, or I guess designation. If you're making a shonen anime, what your main cast should contain these three you need somebody horny, somebody who's handsome, somebody who's bad. Oh, that goes is it Ochako? Yeah, it's Ochako. Ochako in Hero Academia is the horny for money. Bakugo is Misery.
You know I do, that's what I wake up to.
No, okay, Bakugo is Misery. Oh, actually, you know what? I don't think Hero Academia has that for the main cast. That's why Hero Academia fell apart. It doesn't fit the golden triangle of character types. You know, I kind of got disappointed when I learned this guy used AI, because that mashup goes hard. I like Meat Canyon's regular videos more than I like his, more than I like his animations. And Mike's the Claus laughing at the elderly compilation. Oh, dang, I gotta watch that. Is that out yet? I'll have to watch. I will end the stream and just watch the OSW review. And he's been moonlighting for death. I forgot that they did that. There's a Bardcore version of Gold. Let's hear it. Let's hear the Bardcore version of Golden. Everclear. Oh, hey, so sorry, I haven't really been reading the Beverly Big Head. Everclear is everything. That's everything to everyone. Hey, hey there, Bill. Bliss Rigger. Oh no, I just choked on your name a little bit. Somebody's gonna like stab me. I like K-pop Demon Slayers. I don't understand why people think it's the greatest movie ever. Okay, now that kind of goes hard. I think Golden's the only good song in the movie. There, I said it. Because it does have a stupid rap breakdown. Why do K-pop artists all think they can rap and they all have the same exact flow? I say as I like Calliope Mori. Wait, your idol. Wait, are you talking about? That song kicks ass. Or is like, yeah, my idol. You're right. Is that from K-pop Demon Slayers? Oh, okay. I remember that song. I hate soda pop. Did I say soda pop? I hate soda pop because it has the same exact like chord progression as Blurred Lines, but I don't know that song very well. I only know Word Crimes, so by Weird Al Yankovic. So every time I hear soda pop, I always just hear, "You would not use this word in a sentence. Use words, not letters, unless you said." Without letters, unless you're 7, or your name is Prince. I feel like there's gotta be a mashup of that, but it's kind of weird to do that. Absolutely fair. I mean, I listen to enough mashups to know these things. That's actually kind of a bop. I want to watch the video about Big Bird dying on the Challenger explosion. God, I have the absolute worst. I have the worst ADD when it comes to this kind of stuff. Oh, Teto? You know what? Teto did put up... Oh, whoa, never mind. Your idol has a metal cover. Fuck it, we're doing that now. Pray for me now. Okay, this goes hard immediately. I love this. I never heard this song. I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay, now I need your skin. Listen, 'cause I'm reaching down the choir. Can I get the mic a little higher? Give me your desire. I just read it from the movie. I'm going free and you can't look away. Don't you know I'm here to save? Now we run a wild. Yeah, I'm all you need. I'ma be your idol. Yeah, Lil B knows is great. I'm willing to forgive it. Now, half my favorite YouTubers are Canadian. What was that? I shouldn't even badmouth Canada as a joke. Why do they always have a rap breakdown? Oh god, this is how I rap. You know I'm the I've been meaning to add a tongue toggle to my model forever. I could get around to doing that. 2.0, when I get around to eventually doing that, I will have a tongue toggle. I'm on a big serpent tongue. I think it'd be awesome. Especially when this happens. IRL, I have a really long tongue. Not like Gene Simmons, but like it.
Preaching to the choir. Now, can I get the mic a little higher? Yeah! Give me your desire. Watch me set your world on fire. Get hard poetry and you can't look away. Now what is God to say? Now we run it wild. You're down on your knees when I beat your idol.
God, Little V Mills is the best. He's probably a super nice guy too. I have Deltarune, I still haven't played it. How is that? Oh, Jonathan Young's another YouTuber I should follow. Oh, actually, you know what, Kenny? I hate to put you on the spot. How much of Panty and Stocking have you watched? 'Cause I guess a new episode came out today, and I haven't watched it yet. Been slacking. Totally fair. I mean, hey, you did see the Scanty and Knee Socks episode, and that's like the episode from season 1. That and D-City Rock, I think, are probably like the best episodes from season 1. And the insane ending. You got to keep in mind with the ending that we had 15 years. And this happened on Christmas Eve. In fact, one of the highest rated videos on my channel is like a super outdated meme based on the ending of Panty and Stocking. I should have uploaded that to AMV Hell. Yo, how many of you know about AMV Hell? Let's see if I can find like a best of AMV Hell. AMV Hell is like the most specific part of the internet history I have ever seen. It is like, let's have clips of songs and stuff over anime. I mean, if you MVPs in the past, yeah. Remember AMV Hell, you get the veterans discount. Yeah, I'm old. I'm so old. I should just have an old man reminiscent nostalgic stream. Oh wait, that was me talking about My Little Pony. But no, AMV Hell is like, I want to show more people this, because if I was in a room with them, like this is the weirdest time capsule ever. It is super like early like 2000s, 2010 just weird memes and anime edits. Of anime that was popular at the time, a lot of Azumanga Daioh. Azumanga Daioh was like massive.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky.
I was writing paper.
Oh, this is like the best one!
And it was like bleep, 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 bleep. And then, like, half of my paper was gone. And I was like,
I love that they edited her eyes to be red.
devoured my paper.
Devours
It was
my
really good
paper.
paper. And then I had to write it again, and I had
wanna
to do it
read that
fast, so it
paper.
wasn't as good. It's kind of
I still have. Wait.
a bummer.
It's like a bummer.
I'm Ellen Feist, and I'm a student. I was writing paper.
I forgot that they kept bringing it back.
Bleep, 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 bleep.
I'm Sugar Baby, the real Sugar Baby. All you other Sugar Baby.
What the hell is this from?
The real Sugar Baby, please jump up.
This feels like an old school Nyanners video.
And it was like bleep, 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 bleep.
Yeah, they kept bringing that back as like a transition. I like how all the best ones are just Azumanga Daioh. Azumanga Daioh was pretty good. You can't really get upset with that one. I just have a stream where I watch all the AMV Hell. That would be like a
You're a
marathon.
girl under the age of 12 and you're high on marijuana. Don't ride your bike.
What is that from? That's gotta be from like Mad TV. That was the original shit post. God, it was so good. I don't know. I think it was probably something before that.
I love my lips.
Heil Hitler! it's just always that. this was like my first anime that I got obsessed with. I would get in shouting matches like, no, Cardcaptor Sakura's way better than DBZ. You're all basic.
Hard just thinking about it.
So look at how much worse this is than Cardcaptor Sakura. Like, that's pretty good. What? Wow. Was 2008 humor. Wait for it. Yeah, this song rules. I will karaoke that song like, right now.
In the left wing, rock, and other people in the right wing, rock, and other people in the underground, rock. I'm myself stupefying them and back again.
What are you doing, Caboose? Are you following any of this whatsoever?
I never liked Red versus Blue. I never understood the appeal.
Is really a robot, and you're his boyfriend. So that makes you
I never liked Halo.
a gay robot.
Yeah, that's right.
Ruby
I'm a
sucks.
gay robot.
It was never good. Wow, look at this blown out audio. I don't know what that's from. Is that Golden Boy? Yeah, yeah, it's Golden Boy. I've actually never seen Golden Boy. That's like a travesty, honestly, of my sense of humor. I feel like I've just experienced the entire show through clips. So what's AMV Hell? Oh, it's like 90% Azumanga Daioh memes. Before they were called memes. God, remember when they were called fads? I have to be careful how I pronounce that. Fad. Yeah, that was old You're the Man Now dog days. A lot of times they study while I'm studying. I wanted to cosplay Mr. Kimura for a long time. I love his swimsuit. I should do that like right now. Wow, good timing, Kenny. Are you psychic? Are you watching this video?
Banana phone.
Something grabbed a hold of my hand. I didn't know what happened.
Remember back when we could just have like characters in anime? Like, this character's a pedophile, laugh.
Mr. Sandman. Yes. Bring us a dream. Give him a pair of eyes with a coming.
Naruto deserves to exist just for that scene where he drops the weights. Oh, what the hell was this?
I got the magic stick. I know if I could hit once.
How anime was this again?
I hit the baddest chicks. Sure they don't believe me.
Negima?
And I show you.
Yeah, I think it's Negima. I had a friend who was like really upset. Actually, I shouldn't say he was a friend. He's kind of a piece of shit. But I remember he was really into Negima and was upset that like the anime adaptation was never good.
My tongue touch your girl, your toes bound to curl.
Remember the Love Hina guy, wasn't it? Tiny glasses bring him back. Yeah. More characters need tiny glasses. I should have tiny glasses. I'm gonna give myself tiny glasses. Tiny glasses right now. Oh, wait, no, there's anime rules. Wait. God, I love Dokuro-chan so much. I love seeing this guy get wrecked. My cousin met his wife because they both cosplayed Dokuro. They cosplayed from Dokuro-chan on like their first date. Like they went to a con as like as a first date and then cosplayed Dokuro-chan characters.
It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes.
That's 90s anime for ya.
It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes.
Zokoro was her sister. I was trying to...
No, I'm a doctor, not a mechanic.
Yeah, Excel Saga! I guess all I have... Wait, do I not have, like, regular glasses? Give myself Yu-Gi-Oh hair,
And it was like...
Give myself the tiniest glasses.
Damn computer! It ain't everything! Big fat, smug, damn stupid, crappy piece of crappy crap!
Yeah, little tiny glasses. Welcome. Hey, welcome back, man. Just watch it. No, I need to force people who've never seen Anime Hell or who weren't around for this era to, oh god, those glasses look, it looks like I have tiny little eyes. Or weird nostrils. Let's get rid of the stupid tiny glasses. I regret everything. So easily amused. I am one of those.
I want you to tell all your friends about me.
What are you?
I'm Batman.
That was a minute.
I'm feeling very dizzy. Okay, go to bed if you're not feeling good. It's just all of Azumanga Daioh. Oh, that's a blast from the past. Yeah, all glory to the Hypnosaka.
We are Siamese.
Man, they should. All my favorite Disney songs are the racist ones. I love this song.
There's something rotten here. Say what? You better hold your nose.
And it was like...
Oh wow, it all comes full circle in it. That better be the last. Oh, I was hoping that'd be the last one they play.
Your dream is here, for I am Carlos. You think I'm sexy, and you're right. Come a little closer.
Oh, hey, he's the inspiration for polystyrene and polyurethane.
Come on.
I was gonna make like a panty and stocking and like a submission for AMV Hell. Now we need some Fulgore. He's better. Okay, you say Fulgore, and I think the guy from Killer Instinct.
Kill the damn mosquito.
Oh, that guy. Okay. Is he the Opie guy too? I just know that guy. Opie, or wait, how's it go? Opie, or something like that. Let's see. Boing, boing. Yeah, I forgot that they made like AMV Hell 8. What? I just gotta see what the view count is on that, because kind of like, okay. 8 months ago, damn. Wait, okay, who are they attributing this quote to now? Wait, who are they attributing this quote to? Please be Abraham Lincoln. Okay, it's actually the, okay, it's actually the original quote. But, yeah, that is so weird to see, like, let's see what the, like, gap was. They re-uploaded a lot of these. Oh, yeah, they did 8.5, wait, what happened there? Wait, why'd they upload, like, I forgot that they did, like, 2 of them. They probably should have just, like, yeah, they did, like, nothing for 10 years, and then 5 years they re-uploaded AMV Hell 1, and then they had this big announcement that they were gonna bring it back, and, like, re-uploaded all the AMV Hells that were taken off YouTube, and man, I watched all of them when they came back. I was so excited. That was a good night. Me watching all of that. Wow, all the AMV Hell ending medleys? That's just like the whole series in a nutshell in 25 minutes then. Boo, boo, boo. Let's watch Big Bird die in the Challenger explosion. So, does anybody actually know about this? Because this is like the wildest thing that almost happened.
Yeah, this is the most tasteless video I've ever done. In 1984, Ronald Reagan announced the Teacher in Space Project, a program that was meant to put a teacher, the first civilian, out into
Pointless
space.
Hub?
Not only would this give the
this Pointless Hub!
much needed publicity, but it also would inspire children to get into those STEM
I
programs.
know he had a second channel.
After a year
That's
of
gotta be Pointless
thousands of candidates, a winner was decided. Krista McAuliffe, a social studies teacher from New Hampshire. For a few months, McAuliffe was a national star, doing giving press conferences and talking about her experience. On the day of the launch, classrooms nationwide were tuned in live to watch this historic launch of the Challenger. And then...
15 seconds. Velocity 2,900 feet per second. Altitude 9 nautical miles. Downrange distance 7 nautical miles.
The Teacher in Space program didn't succeed in actually getting a teacher into space, but it did succeed in traumatizing millions of school kids around the nation, as well as the friends and family of the astronauts who did not.
I thought it was live. I was just sleeping.
The Challenger was a tragic disaster and an optics nightmare.
I should not laugh at F's in the chat for the Challenger explosion. If I could time travel, I'd go back to 9/11 and just post F's in the chat on, like, You're the Man Now, dog, or like... Or no, it'd have to be on something awful and just confuse everyone. But then, when F's in the chat... No, I don't know how that would work exactly. Okay, then I'd have to... That would inspire Call of Duty to do it. Because if you don't know, F's to pay respect... Press F to pay respect is a Call of Duty meme.
For NASA, but it turns out it could have looked worse. Before there was a plan to send a teacher into outer space, there was an idea to send Big Bird from Sesame Street. Yeah, this isn't a joke, it's real. Look it up.
Could you imagine?
Oh, no thanks. I'm on my way to
space.
The Big Bird plan never went further than just initial discussions. Unsurprisingly, there were a lot of apparent problems with the logistics of the whole thing, considering the space shuttle was built to seat humans and not 8-foot-tall Muppets. I just love that someone at NASA really looked at this giant yellow bird and thought, yeah, I'd shove that on a rocket.
Big Bird was my favorite.
Just
Almost
a thought
sucks.
experiment. What if they did? Say in an alternate timeline, the higher-ups at NASA
Except when he was beefing with that
really
rock, that was
pushed
awesome.
for this idea, and the best and brightest in America put their minds together to shoot Big Bird from Sesame Street
Can we
in
make
outer
this movie?
space. Hey, who's to say? Maybe they could have done it. They sent men to the moon on technology less advanced than a key fob. Pretty sure those engineers could have figured out how to squeeze this fat bird into a seat. What I'm saying here is that we were only a few key decisions removed from Big Bird dying horrendously in a rocket explosion in front of millions of children live on TV. In an alternate timeline...
Okay. We need to make a movie where this happens and it's shot, like, serious as a heart attack. Well, the canary has a... What kind of bird is Big Bird? Wait. What kind of bird is Big Bird? Is he supposed to be a canary? Yeah, he's a canary. Okay. The canary hasn't landed. That's the alternate name for this.
The Challenger explosion is still a horrendous tragedy.
Canary
where
in the
7 real
coal mines,
people
I don't know.
actually died. It just so happens that one of them is dressed like this. The thing with Muppets is that they aren't treated like puppets. They're treated like real people. Yeah. When Animal shows up at the Game Awards, nobody is like, oh man, it's the puppeteer playing Animal. No, Jeff Keighley will assuredly stop everything just to go, holy hell, it's Animal. He's here. This means that in the canon of the Muppet universe, and to a lesser extent real life, Big Bird would have died in the Challenger explosion. That would be reality now. And it's not like they can just bring Big Bird back like nothing happened. Jim Henson would retire the character not just out of sheer respect, because holy shit, but because Carol Spinney didn't just play Big Bird. He was Big Bird. The voice, his movements, everything. You know how much work goes into playing a Muppet? It takes like decades of training. They have apprenticeships. They'd have no choice but to retire Big Bird forever. Overall, this entire situation makes the Challenger kind of even more of a PR disaster for the shuttle program. Because yeah, a civilian's death is pretty bad, but NASA dropped the ball so hard they killed a fictional character. Good luck getting them STEM programs now. An absolute Molotov to its reputation. Perhaps this is such an embarrassment it might even cause the program to lose funding. In our timeline following Challenger, they suspended flights for 2 years. But maybe this would be something that makes it suspended forever. Okay, probably not forever, but but that funding is certainly getting cut. Maybe the program
I love
ends in
insane
the early
what-if scenarios
90s.
like
Who
this.
knows? And look, if it did end in the early
These
90s,
logical
I'm gonna
ones.
tell you something. This would have been a great thing. If you were a kid who was interested in space travel in the early 2000s and you thought shuttles were the coolest thing, I was that kid.
Yeah.
You might not want to hear this, but the shuttle program was a failure. Not just a failure, it probably set us back decades in space exploration. If they had
I
just
wanna live
cut
in
their
space.
losses and ended the shuttle after Challenger, we probably would have been
Yeah,
on
we don't
Mars
wanna go
by
to
now.
space.
Oh, what do you know? That's not my script. That's a quote by NASA Administrator Michael D. Griffin. As for Challenger, there was some fear that there was something wrong with the solid rocket boosters, especially the O-rings. And while the SBRs were being redesigned, shuttle launches continued
Onion
on
rings
as
are pretty
normal, despite there being a real fear of what
Burger King's
failure
kind of
could
underrated,
bring.
I think.
The entire
Overhated, I would
Challenger
say.
was just weird. The morning of the shuttle launch had temperatures of 30 degrees Fahrenheit. That was so cold, there were icicles on the shuttle itself. Yet, NASA was still adamant about going ahead. They delayed the launch multiple times and refused to delay anymore, which is kind of strange for NASA, to be honest. Despite warnings from multiple engineers, despite the O-rings being a known problem, why did the higher-ups still go through with
This is
it?
where the video
What
gets
was
really
so
fascinating.
important that day for NASA to have a civilian in space? This momentous occasion in American history. Why did the Challenger need to launch on January 28th, 1986? It's kind of strange for NASA to do, to be honest. They never had an issue before delaying a launch. What was just so important about this day for NASA to have the first civilian in outer space?
Oh.
Holy shit, did Reagan cause the Challenger disaster?
Reagan caused the Challenger disaster, let's go!
Kristen McAuliffe confided in a personal friend that she felt Reagan was using her, but she felt that what she was doing benefited education, so she went along with it. Ronald Reagan personally.
I was about to say she looks like my mom, but
space
that looks like
program.
everyone's
It
mom
seemed to
and
be
me.
something that he was actually very interested in. He was never a very hands-on president. If anything, he let those under him make many of the major decisions. And because of that, it makes it very complicated
Let's go
knowing
funnel-
just what he approved and what.
Let's go funnel a bunch of weapons to the Contras. This is a great idea, man. Fuck Ronald Reagan.
He didn't. This is Dr. William Robert Graham. Graham had a PhD in electrical engineering, and in 1980 had worked on the Reagan campaign leading up to his election. Following this, he was nominated by the president to be chairman of the General Advisory Committee on Arms Control, a stint that lasted for 3 years before he got another promotion. In 1985, Graham was nominated as the Deputy Administrator of NASA, soon to be the sole administrator following some internal politics and the resignation of James M. Beggs. Graham was a Reagan lackey. There's no other way to
80s
describe
NASA
him.
was a
There isn't much evidence on how much he took orders from the White House, but there is a lot of proof that he made most of his decisions to impress the guy in charge, the guy who gave him his job. Whenever the story of the Challenger is told, it's always that NASA higher-ups just had to launch on that day. Those mysterious higher-ups. It was Graham. We know that Graham had the last say on if the launches went through or not. In fact, he called off the previous launch on the 27th. Yet, despite recommendations from not only his own engineers, but also contractor engineers who worked on the SBRs, he went through anyway. McAuliffe even told the same friend
I don't know
that
if anybody else
before
finds
she
this as
died that
interesting as I
NASA
do.
was adamant about launching on the 28th, no matter what. So the question really is why? Why was the 28th the final straw?
Man, if that was a month later, it would have been on my birthday.
When the Challenger exploded,
Oh no, it was
asked
January,
if the
not
date
July.
of the Union address might have spurred the shuttle to launch. The White House press in response called these allegations sick and dangerous rumors. So how linked
That sounds like
was
something
the
they'd say,
Challenger
that's a
to
lie.
the State of the Union address? It's a question that really has no answer, or at least an answer I'm not going to say with 100% confidence. It makes sense that the Reagan administration would want to talk about this private citizen that was currently orbiting the Earth as sort of a own to the Soviets. We only have a few breadcrumbs to go off of thanks to time and the investigation that came afterward. According to Malcolm McConnell, author of Challenger: A Major Malfunction, he was told by a staff member that it was common knowledge JPL had been told to clear a communications channel that was being used for the unmanned Voyager spacecraft so that the president could call Challenger during the State of the Union speech. The morning of the launch, there was an article in the Wall Street Journal by Jane Mayer where she reported that the president was going to pause his speech and turn everyone's attention to a screen which would show the hero. This mysterious hero was never brought up again after the explosion. We never found out who this hero was, as no hero was ever presented at the 1986 State of the Union. The Reagan administration remained adamant that this was always the case, that there wasn't going to be a mention of Krista McAuliffe in the speech at all. A week later, though, there did still happen to be a mention
That sounds like
of the
bullshit.
science
You would have to
experiment
mention
that a student made that was on the Challenger when it exploded. So they were going to mention the science experiment, but not the teacher.
As they said in the film, Back to the Future, where we're going, we don't need roads.
In the film Back to the Future, he's like, who's the president right now? Ronald Reagan, the actor. And then he said, the actor? And then I yelled at that. Yeah, and then I yelled at the projectionist, threatened to deport him if he didn't rewind the scene 27 times. He never went home to his family that night. I kept him locked in a dungeon to play that scene over and over again for me, because I don't know how to use a projector. Why am I laughing at this stupid idea of Ronald Reagan lying? Okay, that is a true story. When they dropped the Ronald Reagan line in Back to the Future, he did, he laughed so hard he demanded the projectionist rewind the movie so he could hear the line again. And I like to imagine it was in a crowded theater and not like a private theater that the president would use. It's kind of weird to imagine the president going to a regular movie theater. Could you imagine Obama going to see Endgame?
This isn't definitive proof of a cover-up at all. In fact, you can say it's strange to suggest the president would stop his speech and call somebody
Avengers, assemble! And Obama's like, that is the coolest thing I've ever seen. It's kind of hard to do an impression of Obama saying dumb shit, because he just kind of has that. I can't do like anything. This is the only really real Obama voice that I can do if I'm talking like Obama.
during the State of the Union. Perhaps a mention during the speech, sure, but this type of action is a little bombastic. It is Reagan.
Rewind that scene of him saying, I am Iron Man.
So it's kind of in character. Like, hey, look, there's that teacher I put in a space with that program I started. This is all hearsay, though. What the speech on January 28th was supposed to be has never been disclosed. All we have to go off of is that the Reagan administration's official stance on the Challenger disaster is that it in no way had ties to the State of the Union address the very same day. There was never going to be a mention of a hero in 1986, and Reagan never planned to mention the program that he started. So let's move away from the State of the Union then. What if it wasn't that? Could there have been something else on January 28th that made it an important cutoff date? Well, apparently there was.
Oh, yeah.
NASA schedules for the shuttle were strict. They either happened on time or not at all. We know what the planned schedule for the Challenger was. One of the most important aspects of the entire mission was for Krista to teach a lesson in space. This lesson, just like the Challenger launch, would be broadcasted to schools across the nation. This lesson really seemed to be the culmination and entire point of her being there in the first place.
That
inspiration really cool. To get into STEM that the administration hoped.
Ooh, that scares you out of STEM, doesn't it?
For day 4. Now, the Challenger was originally meant to launch on Monday, January 27th, but because of the delay, they had to push it to January 28th. 4 days from then would be a Friday, a weekday where millions of kids are still in school. It's cutting it close, but it's still manageable. If the shuttle had to be delayed again, though, then that lesson would be scheduled for a day where no kids are in school. This lesson might be entirely scrapped. Even if there were no plans for the State of the Union address, this lesson was well known and anticipated. Is it so insane to imagine that NASA would give the go-ahead just to remain on schedule? I don't think so. This was an organization which was playing it pretty fast and loose with safety. In his book, Challenger Revealed, Richard C. Cook described NASA as being pretty confused when the explosion happened. Like, they had protocols for when a disaster occurred, but it was like nobody expected one to actually happen. You know, perhaps there's no single reason for why the Challenger had to go on the 28th. Maybe there's just a bunch of small ones. It was optimal for many parties involved.
Not like
to launch.
SpaceX just
I don't
blows up a
believe
ship
Reagan
every other
personally
week.
picked up a phone and ordered the
They
shuttle
don't.
to
I don't
take
know, they, like,
off.
fall apart.
Administrations
I
are
haven't heard
big,
anything about SpaceX in
and such a decision probably came down to some middleman or public relations figure that just wanted to boost the president's image. Nobody in the White House probably even knew about the potential danger of launching in such conditions. Who knows what an O-ring is? I don't. That's nerd crap. But there was very clearly somebody who should have known better, though. William Graham. Not that William Graham. Yeah,
Did you know that Reagan's nickname for his wife was Mommy Poo Pants?
two William Grahams that knew Reagan. He was the one where the buck stopped, he had the power to delay the launches, and he didn't.
I can't just let my jokes sit. That's my biggest problem. I laugh at my own jokes
The
too
Reagan
much.
administration was with forcing the Challenger to launch. Honestly, I started this entire rabbit hole because the concept just seemed so insane. This video was supposed to be a dumb April Fool's joke.
Remember back when the video was about
Now
this?
like a month late and I look like an insane person. In reality, I personally believe that the story is far less dramatic than that. In my opinion, I think Graham decided to launch just to keep his boss happy. Graham went on to serve a lengthy career of 5 months as NASA administrator. Before resigning and leaving forever. He dabbled in being the science advisor to the president until 1989, before then going into the private sector. A fate that anybody familiar with the federal government would have saw coming a mile away. He wasn't the only cause or reason, of course. There were many conditions that led to the Challenger exploding. It just so happens that some of those conditions were much more individualistic than others. Sometimes it takes something blowing up in everyone's face for things to get back on track. Good thing nothing bad will ever happen to a shuttle ever again. Frankly, after doing so much research for this thing, I've lost a lot of respect for NASA, you have no idea. This entire story is made up of so much hearsay and rumors that I just didn't bother telling you 90% of it. There's always something some reporter said or some info removed from a memo. This is something you either take at face value or you're already arguing with me in the comments. A lot of people made a lot of really bad decisions, just like using taxpayer dollars to rocket a yellow bird into outer space. Which brings us back to the entire point of this video. Muppet tragedy. The Big Bird Challenger fact is not new. It's brought up on the internet all the time, actually. It's just this dark joke of how Big Bird was one step away from being a part of a major disaster. And that's why I even started this video. After all of this, if Big Bird, a Muppet, had been chosen to go to space instead of the first private citizen, I don't think NASA would have pushed the Challenger launch on the 28th. Big Bird
exploded on the Challenger.
State of the Union. Nor would he have taught kids in school. They might have even waited until there was warmer and safer conditions. Maybe the O-rings wouldn't have been frozen. I guess my point here is, and the point of this whole video, is that if Big Bird had been on the Challenger instead, it probably wouldn't have exploded.
Yeah. Yep. Big Bird could have saved the Challenger. What if Lincoln was shot? Oh, was shot. I was gonna say, what if Lincoln shot first? I think they did what if Lincoln shot first in Love, Death, and Robots. Big Bird with the plot armor. Big Bird can save us all. Oh yeah, I was in the middle of watching this. I love Mini Minuteman. He makes great content. Isn't it like wasn't like oh there? Oh wow, it's like way off. Okay, that's the reason it's off. But okay. Oh, where's that? Let's see if I can find that rant of Eye Patch Wolf going on about Death Scythe. It's a short or something. Is it two? Is Death Scythe 2 words? Not death sentence. Where's short? Oh yeah, shorts. Yeah.
So I was trying to tweak between Wing Zero and Strike Rouge, and my friend,
I love
the
how
clouds
he gets.
parted and heaven's light shone down.
Everything he says is a bit.
Objectively,
It must be exhausting.
in my eyes,
I wish I was this funny.
the coolest fucking Gundam in existence. Everything else a distant second. I got death Scythe.
At 14 years old, everyone agreed.
Well, what happened? How did you become so damaged that you lost this? I'm still here. I'm still real. You let taxes, you let responsibility, you let life chip away what you are, and now you're a fucking smoldering little potato of a being. I'm real. I'm here. I'm still sharp. Death Scythe.
How old are you, John?
38. So I was trying to twig between Wing Zero and...
The 38 just hits so good. It's the funniest shit in the world. How old is John? 38! I'm real! I'm still here! Oh, Sphere Hunter's great. I love Sphere Hunter. Long ass video. Not really in the mood to watch an hour. Maybe I should just watch an hour video. Ooh, what would be a... You know who makes good videos? Let's Game It Out. I have not watched a Let's Game It Out video in a while. I became a millionaire running a mail service with a 3% success rate. Fuck it. You're in the middle of the mood for a half-hour video?
Back to Let's Game It Out. We're playing Parcel Simulator today. I know, my heart is also racing, but if there's one thing I like to make horrible, it's making terrible logistics choices. Oh, and also this video is sponsored by Rise of Kingdoms, but more on that in a little bit. And also developers, thank you for a key. For now, it's time for...
I don't know who the market is for these
here we
games.
are.
I don't
October
understand
5th, 2065. I see we live in luxury. All the things we're gonna need. Microwave, plant, education, and a bed, and a viewing chair. I know it's day one, but can I go to sleep? Aw, come on, it can't be that early, can it? Well, what if I just keep clicking it? You know, it probably has more to do with that time is not advancing yet, due to little things like the, tutorial. So I guess we'll leave the safety of our domicile and commute all the way to work. Ah, and here we are. Hello? Ooh. Pristine, barren, lonely. All the things I wish for our character. But first, it looks like we need to open our tablet. Okay, now I know we're all getting real excited, but try to contain yourself while we read some emails.
Oh yeah, emails.
Blah, 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 blah. Pick up, delivery door, valid, invalid, and that's good enough for me. Now, I'm pretty sure the real fun begins when we open this thing, which is where I believe our packages come out of. Let's open and start the day and find out. Oh my goodness, our day is gonna be packed. I hope I can get through all these packages in one day. Okay, so let's pick up our package. It does appear to say fragile on it, which means, of course,
Fragile, it's Italian. That's where I was.
A couple of times. Make sure it's nice and shook up before.
I barely talked about my vacation. Oh my god.
Ah, this is the best. Treating it with all the respect and the what's happening here?
Actually, okay, you know what? I did see the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Leaning Tower of Pisa is gorgeous, by the way. They let you climb in it, and all the stairs are like so worn out and like kind of warped because of all the people climbing it. And there's like 260 stairs, and it's awesome. But move that screen's too low again. I'm so bad with this, I swear. There we go. But no, and going around the Leaning Tower of Pisa is kind of funny because you get all the idiots doing that same pose where they like pose like they're holding up the tower with forced perspective. And my mom kept demanding I take her photo like that, but she didn't seem to understand what the perspective was. I'm like, Mom, you need to get more than 30 feet away from the tower. You need to get far away or else it just looks like you look too small to be doing anything. She did not get that at all. No, Leaning Tower of Pisa was great. Hottest take ever. Hottest take ever. Fuck the Pantheon. The Pantheon, like, kind of pissed me off. Because you walk into the Pantheon, and it's this beautiful ancient, like, this beautiful Roman structure that was modeled... But was originally built by by a Roman, like some Roman elite who really expected like Greek culture and like the gods. And the point of the Pantheon was supposed to celebrate all of the Greco-Roman gods and be a meeting place for all the followers. Because back in those days, like everyone kind of believed in all the gods and they just treated them like their favorite sports team. People just go, Zeus is pretty cool, but Ares is my man. That's who I'm gonna worship. And so they would just meet up and kind of, like, pray all in the same area. And that's super cool, and they had statues devoted to all of them. So naturally you go to the Pantheon, and the first thing that happened was that the Vatican said, fuck all these other gods, we're gonna knock over all these statues and fill it with a bunch of saints, and just start sainting random people who wrote good Bible fanfic that we liked. And then they build a bunch of statues for artists by artists, and then tell stories of, yeah, when we moved into the Pantheon, 7 demons flew out, and it's like, because we drove all the pagans away. It's like, that's so shitty. Like, yeah, it's beautiful, but I would vastly prefer, like, actual depictions of cool pagan gods versus dudes who wrote good Bible fanfic and read the Bible better than anyone else that day. Raphael's was kind of cool, but it's like, it's so, they're so smug about it too. Like, I would love to see more statues devoted to I'm not sure how it is in Greece. Maybe Greece held on to it better, but they probably, like, yeah, the Vatican probably replaced everything there, but at least, like, the Vatican isn't down the street destroying old history. But, I like mythology a lot, so.
Can I drop it like this?
Oh, there it goes.
Oh no. Well, the box disappeared and was replaced by this text letting me know that I need to upgrade the warehouse in order to break down this wall. Well, no big deal. We'll just get another box.
Break down the wall.
Hello? Can I have more work to do? Hello, machine? Can you help me? Awaiting next delivery. The next delivery is on the way. Why do I have to wait? I'm the post office. Everyone's supposed to wait for me. All right, let's see. Think. How can we get over to that box? Wait a minute. A skylight. Now we're talking. So let's see. If we step back outside, it looks like there is a roof and there is a dumpster that we can jump on, but we unfortunately can't get up on this fence. Oh, let's see. I've got another idea. See this desk? When we get close enough, we can highlight the whole desk and we can pick it up.
Half these videos are just him going like, how much can we get away with? What's the limit?
Sure can. Let's see. It doesn't look like I can place it on any of these surfaces. But you know what I can do? So we've got the printer and the tablet, right? And we can individually pick these things up and move them around. But more than that, we can pick this up and put it on top of this. And then pick this up and put it on float. So wait a sec, what if I pick up this desk and I just put it closer to the building and then I jump on these things? Let's see, all I need to do, take this printer and place it here like that, and I can just pick up the tablet, place it on top like that, until eventually we've gotten high enough where I can just reach this thing and then jump up on the roof. Ah, we did it. Okay, let's see. So this is the room we were just in, and if that's the case, that means that that's the wall we need to get past, which should be right over here, which means we should be able to walk right over. Ah, fiddlesticks. We hit an invisible wall and get this purchase notice again. But it looks like if we walk all the way back over here, we can walk along this outer edge and then walk over. Okay, perfect. Now we're on the other side. There it is. There's the box we can't get to. Well, this certainly is a conundrum. It looks like we can't do anything else until we get this package. You know what's nice, though? While we try to sort this box situation out, we can horse around on our work tablet. And what's this? An icon for our sponsor, Rise of Kingdoms. Just think, I could be playing this super popular city building real-time strategy game right here in my speed up the process. We get time. Now back to this. So maybe we're going about this all wrong. First,
I'm sorry to skip your ads.
I can go right here in the fence, and then we can just hop right.
Wait, I think I have an ad running on Twitch right now. Oh, that's ironic. Me skipping ads while forcing my viewers to watch ads. I'm sorry. That's unfortunate. Neat. We are the knights who say neat. Man, Monty Python is great. What was that Family Guy bit? It was like I tortured Meg by making her watch like the 80% of Monty Python sketches that aren't funny or memorable. What's like there's so many Monty Python sketches I absolutely love. I think one of the most underrated ones was the guy trying to teach penguins English, and trying to like believing that penguins are smarter than humans, and then it was saying. And it was something like, now see, the penguin brain is much smaller than the human's brain, but if you scale up a penguin to the size of a human, it's still much smaller. The penguin would roughly have to be 70 feet tall to have a human-sized brain. It's like the penguins, what was it? He said something like, we gave the penguins a basic intelligence test. They scored a 0, but the scientists pointed out that there's also a language barrier in the way. So we got non-English speakers to take the same test in the same conditions, and it just shows a bunch of people in the bottom of a penguin enclosure being asked questions that they don't understand. It's like, and they scored the same as the penguins, meaning that, yes, penguins can be as smart as humans. If they're being asked questions they don't understand.
Ooh, and look, the little doors are open. So let's hop on that and... Whoop.
The game
What?
starts now.
And sadly, there's no packages in here. But I'm glad I can just fall through the ceiling back into my own place. You know, maybe I'm going about this all wrong. I mean, I do have $300. Maybe I can just buy this. But it looks like we need this required license. Weight class examination. And according to my tablet... Wait, what's this? Your first bill is here. What? Electricity? $36?
no.
What is this, my building? Why do I have to pay this? Well, you can just wait. Because
I have
right
to
now I
pay
need to buy a
bills,
license.
taxes.
There it
I
is.
wanna
Weight class
build
examination.
my
And it's only
Gundams.
$300. I have to buy industrial
I would hate to do a
scales.
hand
Well, let's
stream
go to
trying
the
to build
shop
a
and see how
Gundam
much
like
that
that.
is.
So
Ah, there they are, industrial scales. Weigh parcels prior to submitting. I feel like we're doing this out of order, but I don't care. Add to basket. There's a delivery fee. Again, I'm the post office. Why do I have to pay this? Your order has been placed and will shortly be delivered outside the warehouse. Well, thank God for that. Where is it? Oh, maybe it's right here where it says shop deliveries. Hello? Hello? Okay, there it is. Come here, you. Okay, now that we have that, oh, I guess I need to unpack it. And open it up. Oh, well, there it is. Now I can buy the license if only I had $300.
No, I hate them to buy stuff.
Resell shop purchase is here.
is a
So the
scam?
question is, do we have anything around here we
can
can
just pay
sell?
for everything with a
Unfortunately,
shitty
nothing
dance.
inside our domicile.
Not even
can
a
be
good
picked
dance,
up.
like
What about this
terrible
TV?
dance.
I don't need to see
Terrible dances are worth more than good dances in my economy.
Well, I guess that's... Hey, what's this door? Hold on, maybe there's something promising in here. Hello? Hello? Empty room again. What about this door? What is this? A basketball thingy. Oh, no, looks like I can package this up. Let's give that a shot.
Okay.
Oh, well, there
Time
you
to
go.
ship
Well, I
random
wonder if
things.
I can sell this. Let's find out.
Wait, where's the
Boy,
cat?
we did it. Now we have $458. Quickly, let's buy our weight class examination license required to unlock that wall. And scene. We did it. The license is
basketball?
ours.
That's
Okay,
that
at long
expensive?
last, let's unlock this thing.
I had a basketball net when I was
Not
a
enough
kid.
money.
That was,
$700.
I was good at
Warehouse
aiming in
expansion,
basketball.
you
I could
cruel
not.
mistress. Oh, and just in case, I did try to
steal the
break out and
ball
wander
or,
around the
like, run
level.
across
And then
the
I
court
thought,
to
hey,
save
maybe
my
I can just
life.
approach it from the outside. It should be like right around here somewhere.
Squiggleton lore time. I was on the basketball team in elementary school, and I went the whole season without catching the ball once, or even touching or dribbling. I went, like, I think I got, like, a free throw once, and I horribly missed. And it's John Mulaney. My life is just John Mulaney's. But I went the entire season without touching, without even, like, handling the ball a single time. And then at the end, I got a trophy. And it was the same trophy everyone else had. And I said, wow, sports are a scam. And I never played sports again.
And even though I can't force my way underneath like this, I can go to the front of the truck, and through sheer force of will, I can just break through to the other side. But even then, we still can't get past this conveyor belt. And believe me, I tried. And finally, we have one last-ditch effort, and that's to just give in and see where this tear in the earth takes us. Bon voyage! Oh, hey, look, there's the box. And I guess this is our life now. Falling forever. All right, fine. We'll just start a new game. Here we are back in our place. Now it's time for a nice commute. Here we go, something. Pristine, want that for my guy. And now I need to take this thing and resist the urge to shove it through the wall again. And instead we'll actually put it on the table and inspect it. Okay, so here's basically how this works. We have to inspect this beautiful package. But to make sure we're doing a good job, we first have to open up our tablet and confirm the validity of the cargo type and country. I know, I'm also on the edge of my seat. So the game will show us that, like, hey, it's Monday. We only ship these kinds of packages.
Twisted Metal. I really want to play Twisted Metal.
And then when it comes to country type, we basically have to look
really
at all
like
the
Twisted Metal
packages and
when I
make
was
sure
a
it's
kid.
one of these flags. So for example, this package, it's supposed to go to the country of Jonathia, which you can also see right there. That means this package is valid. And from here we can print our approval and slap it right there on the inspection status. And now all that's left to do is put it in the valid chute versus that other one in the corner that's the invalid chute. Oh, and before you put it in the chute, don't forget to spike it into the ground. You know, for good luck. And then the game uses a bunch of different words to tell us we did a good job. And wow, what a day of one package. This was too much activity for our guy. Time to go back to sleep. And then it's time for another day of taking care of one package at a time. I don't think people trust us very much yet. Something about us dropping the things that say do not drop. And just like before, we try to take a look at that flag and see if it corresponds with anything over here, which it doesn't. And that's when we print out a denial one. Wait, can we print 2?
Interesting.
Oh yeah? Can we print 3?
Oh no.
Can we just print as many of these as we want? Really? And they're just all right here? And I can just keep doing this?
Okay.
Hey, printer, do you mind if I
Where's
test
he
and see
going
how
with
many of
this?
these I can print out? Well, can't argue with that. Hold, please. Ah, yes.
Oh my god!
Except then I grabbed the printer and I tried to put it back on here.
Hey, Goofy, what's up?
What's happening? And
I'm just kind of chilling.
View and was like, uh-oh. Huh, and here I thought I was.
Oh my god!
I didn't know you could stack vertically. What a wild optical illusion this is. Well, surely I can still pick up the table, right? Oh, well, it kind of worked. And the frame rate's stupendous. If we put it back down, everything solidifies. And I'm just happy we have this little thing still floating here. Sadly, these don't have collision, but I think I found my new desktop wallpaper. Anyway, this package is a denied, so we'll just peel off one of these things and slap it on the box. Okay, I think I did it. I can't see the front of the box. Oh, yeah, there it is. And then into the denied chute. And scene. $21 all for me. And just like yesterday, we did a whole one package.
I did have lasagna when I was in
to start the next day.
Well, you forgot the ricotta cheese. Oh no, no, the ricotta. It's like the best part. I had a really good lasagna when I was in Italy. It was had an entire boiled prawn on it. It's hard to eat a prawn. It's like, they gave me an entire prawn. I'm like, I guess I'll try and eat this. I ate the tail.
To tell me twice. Ah, and day 3 begins. Hello, warehouse. And hello, labels. Never mind. I guess the cleaning crew came through here, and they cleaned up all of my labels. I mean, whatever. It's not like I paid for them. Come here, one package. It's time. Let's get you... Wait a minute. This one's pre-approved. Well, I didn't approve that, and I'm the Parcel Master General. I don't even care that it's an incorrect parcel. After all, doing so only cost me $5. Invalid submission detected. Parcel was valid for approval. Yeah, well, your attitude wasn't. Any future invalid submissions will warrant more significant penalties. Hungrily yours, Boss Man. Oh, really? I'll be the judge of that. Hello, you. Are you pre-approved? Well, let's see if Boss Man was serious. And submit my denial.
Just get fired immediately.
$25? Do we think it gets worse? Do we think $20 is the worst it gets? Only one way to find out. $45? Okay, sorry, I'll stop for now.
Oh, wow. Trying to, like, get negative money.
It really ramped up our production today. From 1 box to a bajillion. Wait a minute, if I just keep pulling these out, and then I wait for this to close... Oh, yeah. And then we go up to this machine, which lets us know that a new delivery is on the way. And then, oh heaven,
I feel like these videos are kind of slow
because you better believe I'm not going to start sorting until I've got enough. Just give me a sec. I'm sure this won't take that long.
Oh, no.
Oh, hey, welcome back. I was just working on my boxes. You know, taking them out of the van, walking them over and putting them in a nice big pile, and then sitting back and basking. What a view. And that's pretty much what I've been doing for the last, like, 20 days. Grab a box, ignore the label, throw it in the pile.
I've done nothing but teleport bread for the last 20 days.
It's 1700. And you might also be wondering, why do I have a balance of negative 1077? Well, you see, if I get real lucky,
I heard the game's like a virus,
and I'll wake up the next day, and I've got a new bill. And look at that, my bill this time is $414. Couldn't tell you why it's so expensive at this point, but I sure can pay it with negative money.
What?
The air conditioning.
So money doesn't matter.
Need to be comfortable.
Just go into debt.
This represents all the boxes from the last 20 days or so. Not a single one of these has been sent out.
Wait, what is that? Does that exist? Wait a sec. What is that, like, I love going into debt? I think it's more of a TikTok thing. Oh, well. But it's like this cute little cat, like, speaking in a baby voice. It's like, I love going into credit card debt. Like, credit scores are a lie. If I max out my credit card, I'll just get a new one and move overseas.
People have been waiting as long as 3 weeks for their package. Anyway, I guess we should try to get out of the negative money. And if I wanted to do it the easy way, I could just find these boxes that are pre-approved. But first I have to know, what if I just grab a bunch of boxes and all deny them at once? Surely the game can't penalize me that much, right? And then once these are all labeled, down into the chute they go. We can do 8 at a time, so that's how many we're gonna throw down here. Okay, there we go. Let's see what happens when we randomly invalidate 8 boxes at once. Oh, hey, we made money that way, because 5 of the packages were actually correctly invalid. Well, shiver me timbers, let's keep doing this. And deny, and deny, and deny. Okay, good luck, boxes. Let's try this again. Whoa-oh, only 3 were good that time. We didn't exactly make money. But I'm gonna believe over time we can
make money this way. We got
I have the faith that we can make this work, even with all the penalties.
I believe.
So let's manifest the reality we want. No, not like that. So we are consistently losing money, and I think I know why. So in that load, there were actually 7 correct parcels, which means we should have made $224. But one of those parcels was incorrect, and because we've submitted so many wrong ones, we're getting charged 12 times the amount we would have been charged. So in this case, that's $240 less the $5 surcharge, meaning we lost.
This is me when I order anything online.
Obvious solution. Obviously, we should only be doing one submission.
This is clearly what's going on when I order anything.
Resets at the end of every day. First, we go back to sleep, and then we head back to the office the next day, and we do just one round of submissions. After all, we don't want to deal with all those fees. Fingers crossed. Oh, there we go.
Average U.S. Post Office, exactly.
And we only lost $40. And time doesn't actually start until we start the day. So we'll go ahead and open it up and run out the clock by picking up boxes and adding them to the queue.
Add to the pile?
This the queue.
This is just the U.S. Post Office.
The day is done and it's time to go back to bed. And then before you know it, this negative 1451 on day 25 is starting to look a little more positive.
You just have to fail your way to the top.
I thought I would.
I straight up did that in Uma Musume. I did finally like finish the campaign.
And we've amassed even more boxes.
I failed my way to victory. I just got the minimum
but even for me, that took way
race.
too long. So we're gonna expand our plan a little bit. I hate to say it, but we're actually gonna do some sorting. We're still only gonna do denials. We're just gonna have to actively find them and submit them now. So just like before, if we're looking at these packages and we see that the country name and flag actually match what they're supposed to be, instead of approving it so it can get to Ronan Charles, we're just gonna take it and we're gonna leave it over here in what appears to be the break room. Welcome to your new eternal home. On the other hand, if we find a box and we look at the information and we can see that this and this don't match, well, then you just earned yourself a denied sticker and off you go. And our goal, by the way, is to be able to buy a couple of things. Sure, we need to get the industrial scales and then all this other crap eventually, because doing so lets us buy licenses, thus unlocking new tiers of our warehouse, which in turn will allow us to unlock things I really care about, like conveyor belts and sorting machines. So hold please while I take a little bit of time to just, yeah, you know the deal. And done. Done enough anyway. So we're here in the break room and here's our pile of approved boxes that will never see the light of day. And back in the main room, we have our big pile of declined boxes that will go out. And by out,
wow, this is the easiest content ever, watching people way more entertaining than I am.
There were a lot of boxes. And that's because I actually because it turns out once these boxes settle, they hold their position no matter if you remove one or not. So I basically just sorted all the ones on the bottom and left all the other ones floating up above. After all,
I would love to go to a museum
this kind
and
of
see
modern art. Besides, I think this should be enough capital to get started. Only one way to
I
find
do
out.
have a story. So I did go to an art crawl with my friends years ago, and I can tell you, like, a few of my favorite pieces. Like, there was a lot of stuff you'd expect, but some of the more interesting pieces. There was a room that was, like, a bunch of shapes, and the shadows were positioned in a way where it would look like a fully furnished room, just from a bunch of random shapes hanging from the ceiling with lights being shined on them. My favorite exhibit was a bunch of Donkey Kong arcade cabinets all rigged together, and if you put and it was they hacked the game slightly, or modded, I guess, so it would just show Mario endlessly climbing with like no end in sight. And if you put a quarter in, it just shows a full screen death animation of Mario while a bunch of like speakers blare the most ominous didgeridoo music you've ever heard. Like, boom, boom. Like a hyper slowed down version of like Mario's death theme. And the statement it was making was the frivolity of playing the game, because you're gonna climb forever, or you're eventually going to lose no matter what. And I'm like, okay, that's kind of fun. And there was one piece of art in the museum that I feel was just made to, like, this must have been made out of spite to, like, piss off boomers or something, because if you asked a random boomer who, like, hates modern art on the street what they think modern art is, they would say it was this. It was a series of photos of this guy wearing military fatigues and, like, smeared mascara from crying, just doing household chores. Like, he's mowing the lawn in full military fatigues in, like, a 50s like, suburb, just crying with way too much makeup on. And just thought this was so funny. Like, if I asked, like, anyone's conservative grandpa what they thought modern art was, they would just create that. So I feel like it was a shitpost. Like, I can't imagine. It's... Like, I don't know why that just stuck
on the
with me.
hatch.
Also, I drank way too much espresso that day.
Denied. There's only one way out of this room, and it's to shoot our way out. And after it's all said and done, we're left with
no deliveries.
After getting 213 packages right and 3 wrong. Not bad, I can live with that. Okay, next thing up is to buy this license. Not so much because I want to add weight class examination. That sounds like a pain. But more because I want to unlock warehouse tier 1. Oh, I forgot. First, we need to buy these scales. Then bring this little machine into our warehouse, and now we can buy the license. And now we can at long last purchase this wall. Finally. And oh my goodness, also a free shelf. And also I have to sort just for stuff that goes on planes? Like a real sorting facility? I take it back and I close this wall. Oh, hello, boxes. That's right, I forgot. You just stay right where you are. Well, you're looking great. Change nothing. Let's round it out. Let's also unlock this wall. Can't do it. Required license serial number verification. You know what? Sure, why not? It does unlock tier 2. We just have to buy the serial number keypad first. And now that we've got that thing, now we can buy the license. And now not only do I have to worry about the cargo type or the country, but also the weight class that it's in, as well as its serial number. Lucky me. But the real prize is opening up this other wall. Ah, I feel so complete now, especially with all the new toys I unlocked, especially those ones, because that's these things: sticker checker conveyor and the scanner conveyor. Sorts parcels by approved, denied, and none, and then the other one checks the weight for me. And as if things couldn't get better, we have a second door where parcels will come from. Double the parcels, double the fun. So first, let's buy some conveyor pieces. I'm pretty sure we're gonna need these. And get some of these corner pieces. Hopefully we've got all the right tools to make this work. Well, there's my conveyor belt. How does this thing even work with the truck? Like, do I just put it right in front like that? How is it supposed to get off the truck? By hand? No, wait, I was wrong. There's an upgrade called conveyor deliveries, which of course costs $1,500. Except I don't think I have to pay that. See, we have our conveyor belts here, right? And if we open them up, well, shiver me timbers, it sure looks like it's working. But the thing is once we pick it up, the game won't actually let us place it out here. We can place it in here though, as is evidenced by this silhouette that shows up. And then we place it and it's good to go. Now that being said, we can only place it so far. If we try to put it like in the truck, it won't let us. But I did notice something kind of interesting. If I take the conveyor belt and I aim it down like this, and then I get too close to one of these boxes, the conveyor belt still works. So I thought, okay, how about I take this conveyor belt, put it back in its box, and now let's walk over into the truck and put it back down. And then if we open it up, and if we pick up a box and put it on there, it does indeed work. But obviously it's not going to be able to pick these ones up off the ground. What if I could just have the conveyor belt on its side like this? Because then in theory, stuff that's on the ground would be able to be picked up. I mean, it would be so perfect. And then I realized there is a way to do that. It's called position it where you want it to be, and then you hit escape and you go to the and then you load back into the game.
It's the worst way to do anything.
The most magical thing happens. Whatever you're holding now just stays right where it is. So now if a box is close enough to this, it'll just work on its side. All right, let's get this set up. So it's not perfect, but I got it figured out. But it kind of works. We just have a bunch of things laid out in here, and they all kind of point the same direction. So if a box spawns like right here,
automation.
See, look at that. It'll figure
Nailed
it out.
it.
Same with over on this side. If it drops kind of close to something over here, look, it'll just eventually do stuff. See, that's the process working. Now it's time for the next step, which is this tag sorting thing. So I think we can.
This is how every business in the world works.
And it should scan each one.
If you look behind
have a
closed
label,
doors,
it should come out the front,
exactly
which
what's
means
going
if we
on.
eventually get to a package like this one back here,
Especially
that came
with
to us
your
with a
luggage at the
denial
airport.
sticker already on it, it should scan and I believe pop out the back.
Close enough.
Ah, it's perfect. Although most boxes aren't going to come out pre-approved like this, so most of them are going to come out of the front. And now I'm going to show you what we're going to do. First off, we're after hours and the doors are shut. But that's okay, I learned a little trick we can use to open them back up. We just grab a box, shove it in here, and it just opens for us. So first off, let's go ahead and force open both of these doors so that we can make sure to tinker appropriately. Oh, and I did spend some time making more money, so I can finally buy that conveyor belt delivery thing. So the thing we need to do more than anything else is get the boxes to clear the conveyor belt because we need the door to close so it can refresh and add more packages. So naturally, the first thing we're gonna want is to drag it out with conveyor belts. Basically, so when the packages come through, they just wander out. That said, they won't just pile up. One falls off and the whole thing stops. And then before you know it, they're still stuck in the van, and then the door stays open, and then we get no more packages. So first things first, I think we need to give these a long runway. Yeah, there we go. That's much better. I mean, for starters. We're probably gonna want this to extend like at least all the way back there. Enough serpentining so hopefully this will work out just fine. And I did it on the other side too. Boxes will come out here and do a whole bunch of zigzagging. Now we have a couple more steps we're gonna need to automate. At the beginning of the journey, we're gonna have this thing again. It's the scanning thingy that determines if a package is already pre-approved or denied. We're gonna place that right here at the front, so if we get a pre-denied box, after getting scanned, it'll pop out this side, down another conveyor belt. Oh, I'm sorry. Is there a collision? Excuse me. All the way down this conveyor belt and delivered automatically into the invalid chute. Easy money.
Hey, there we go.
The same on the other side as well. And to simplify it a little bit,
throw out every package and make
over
money.
to the conveyor belt for that one.
Also kind of
Getting in
genius.
the way of these things. Ooh, I bet I can use this. The Bridger conveyor. Yeah, okay, let's see. How does this work? Can I just put it like that? Yeah, sure, good enough. And then there's the approval side on both of these. Since we're never ever gonna send these out, we just need to get them out of the way. So to get this junk out of here, I built a little thing. Oh, but actually to demonstrate, let me go get a box. It'll feel more realistic if we have the actual product. Aha, there we go, there's one. Can't hide from me, approved box. So let's say our box is coming in the normal way. It gets scanned in this machine, and then it's gonna pop out to the left up this ramp, where I've set up this nice little thing where it goes down a ramp and then kind of just goes up to this other ramp. Don't ask me how the physics works, it just does. And then it goes up these perfectly placed belt pieces, using that method I figured out from earlier, and it just keeps going up and up and up, until eventually it reaches the ceiling, and then it goes through the skylight, onto the roof, and then it just keeps on going, up some more ramps. Oh, but don't worry, we're not done, because at some point it makes a U-turn, and that's so it can head up even higher.
Of how Wonder of You works.
And thank goodness these sideways belts work. Don't worry, our journey is almost kind of done. Just a little bit longer to go. My favorite part is how it jitters every time it has to jump onto a new belt. And it finally reaches its destination, onto the hot concrete below outside of our factory.
Rid of all those approved packages
Over here. Well, don't worry, I made a ramp that
seen how
should
stands,
maybe
like,
work.
what stands
Honest,
look
I
like
didn't
to
test that yet, but
non-stand
we'll see if
users.
it
It's
actually
always
connects
such
right here.
nonsense.
All right, we did it. It does have to get scanned a second time, but then after it does, oh happy day, its journey can begin. Color me shocked this actually works. Okay, well that covers 2 of the 3 openings. Now we just have to deal with the one that's going to be most frequently used. And basically we need to make a system that scans for all the bad packages so we can cash in on those.
Yeah, only the bad ones.
Is going to take a ride on this thing. Unfortunately, this game is actually good and is paced appropriately. Like right now I can buy the machine that weighs for us, but I can't yet get the scanner to do serial numbers automatically, or the one that tells me if the country and flag are wrong. For those, we require tiers 3
Could he, in theory, just like set up a bunch
tier
of
3
bolts?
right now? 1300, sure, we can do
You
that.
like totally
and now we
automate
do have
things. I
access
don't
to the
understand-
serial scanner, but we would need this
understand
country
games like
scanner to fully
Satisfactory, where
automate.
it's
The
like the
problem being that
appeal
we
is
would have to
automating
upgrade to tier
everything.
4 and then 5, but we can't upgrade to tier 4 until we buy another
That's the
license.
appeal
And
of, like,
buying
when you
another
have an office
license
job and you just
introduces
find
a
a
new
way to,
thing.
like,
We would have to
filter
start checking
everything you
parcels
do
for
and
prohibited
auto-solve
items.
every
Actually, wait,
problem.
what am I saying?
So you
Any
just sit
new
there
thing
and
they
make money for
introduce, we
doing
can just
nothing?
ignore. It's not like we're
The
trying to
American
succeed
dream.
with packages. We just want to know the ones that suck. And now I can run over here, buy this thing to unlock tier 4. Hello, another valid submission chute I'm never gonna use. And then I think we can top this off by just buying any one of these to get to tier 5. And now we can buy the country scanner. So now all we need to do is figure out country, and also weight, and serial number. And all we need to do is set it up so all the wrong ones go to our money chute. So here's what I figured out. Oh boy, who's ready for a tour? So as mentioned, some of the boxes are gonna be like that one. Pre-approved and on a
I love that he
glorious
like
journey
ends
outta
up
here.
with
But most
the
of
most
them are gonna come from the
efficient
center,
way
and that's
to
because
do
it
the
has no
least
label, so
efficient
it
thing
needs further
possible.
investigation. And so boxes like that one just follow a really long
Actually, that's not
conveyor
true.
belt
He just makes
system
giant
until
conveyor
they get
belt
to their first
tornadoes in
scanning
most
station.
games.
And
They
that's
crash the
serial
whole
number.
game.
After it sits in there and scans for a while, if it succeeds with a correct serial number, it
There
goes
was
to the next.
I mean, there's a YouTuber. He doesn't really make videos anymore. It was Bro Team Pill, but he found this one game that was a first-person shooter RTS game, and he found out that if you just build a bunch of energy conductors, that every time you create a new one, it has to generate new light. So he built like 300 of them. So the game just doesn't know how to render the light properly, and everybody who got near his base's game would crash. Like, people would go look at his base and go, my frame rate is literally 5. My Discord crashed, you asshole.
Next station, which is to see if it has all the proper weight criteria. And if it passes that, it keeps on going, where it'll get scanned to see if the country stuff is correct. And if it passes that, well then congratulations,
most famous video was
you've
laughing
earned
at the
yourself
pig
a
dying in
trip
the
on my
Minecraft story
janky
mode
ramp.
game.
Janky ramp number 2, actually,
That
because now we
Minecraft
have 2 of
game
them, so we can have
sucks.
double the janky boxes. Oh look, and here it comes now. One jittery
I
step.
remember when the Super Best Friends played Minecraft story mode, they saw how long they could go in the game without having to make any real choice. Like, they would just make the neutral choice on everything and not even acknowledge what was going on in the game at any point.
At a time. Anyway, I think we know where it's headed next. To have a
playing
nice
games
long
out of spite is
vacation
kind of
upstate
fun. I
behind
wish
the
I had the
shed.
patience
I'm sure
for
you'll be
that.
very happy here. But all the real winners are
That'd be kind of
packages
fun. I
like
just
this
play
one,
games I
where they
hate.
go into one of the many scanners, and there's something wrong with it, because that means we get to cash
know,
in
it's like,
on it. And
games
the
I
last
hate I
thing
just
I
find
had to
kind of
add are these
boring for the
machines
most
right
part.
here that automatically place the label for me. Have a nice summer.
Yep,
And that's
there
pretty
it
much how
goes.
it goes. We open up the doors, we usher in our new packages, we watch as they slowly but surely journey through the belts, and we get to bask in all the fun they're having. We can also buy some
automation
upgrades
works.
to make this even more fun. Like, let's upgrade the delivery
Oh, hey,
speed
Fish
as much
Thulu,
as
what's
we can.
up?
And let's also increase the delivery
How's it going?
size so they deliver more parcels at a time.
Application was
Not to
pretty
mention
fun.
how many packages can be exported at once. Oh yeah, now we're talking. 7 packages at a time instead of 3. And by the time the next 7 are done offloading, the next delivery is already waiting. Now we're really parceling. Oh, and there's one last thing to be completely hands-off. Automatic exports. Automatically submits export trucks when they reach maximum capacity. Yes, please. Now when this thing is filled all the way up, it automatically just submits on its own. I don't have to do anything except collect the money. Oh, but the fun doesn't stop.
Oh, what did I... What? Excuse me? What did I just crash? Did I just crash my... Did I just crash my entire thing? What?
And the last thing I had to add are these machines right here. That auto...
Excuse me? What did it do? That was weird. I don't know what happened there. Oh, weird. Okay, now I get it. Oh, okay, that's actually kind of... Wait, can I actually go to the comment section? Oh no, I broke... Did my live stream crash too? Okay, that's fine. Weird. Okay, I did not know that my... Can I unlink that? How do I unlink it? There we go. I did not know my browser had that feature. That was a rough feature that did not work for a second.
automatically place the label for me.
trying to
Have a
load
nice
multiple,
summer, and that's pretty much how it goes. We open up the doors, we
multiple
usher in
chats
our
at
new
once.
packages, we watch as they slowly but surely journey through the belts, and we get to bask in all the fun they're having. We can also buy some upgrades to make this even more fun, like let's upgrade the delivery speed as much as we can. And let's also increase the delivery size so they deliver more parcels at a time.
Time to reject more parcels.
Can be exported at once. Oh yeah, now we're talking. 7 packages at a time instead of 3, and by the time the next 7 are done offloading, the next delivery is already waiting. Now we're really parceling. Oh, and there's one last thing to be completely hands-off. Automatic exports. Automatically submits export trucks when they reach maximum capacity. Yes, please. Now when this thing is filled all the way up, it automatically just submits on its own. I don't have to do anything except collect the money. Oh, but the fun
Well, what a great game. Half the fun is not doing anything.
Once, but twice. Look how much faster it goes. Yeehaw. Now I think I just need to go and upgrade every single
This looks the most boring game in
we can do
existence.
that.
At least found a way to make it
And
fun.
I think. I upgraded the scanners too. Now they go really fast. And hopefully that translates into more money faster. Only one way to find out for sure. Everybody in. Well, I'm sure these are breakneck speeds by parcel standards. The important part is that before you
Fastest post office in existence. Ungodly amount of hours later.
turns into this.
Yay!
Behold, we've made over $1 million.
His goal in like every game is to make $1 million.
Delivering packages. Oh, and how's our box pile doing?
No.
Well, I can say
Yup.
delivery. serious. How many boxes are here? Hell if I know.
Local
I just love
warehouse.
seeing all of these approval stickers and knowing they'll never reach their destination.
This is everything I've ever ordered.
Day and night. Oh, and check this out. When it becomes nighttime, all these labels light up. Talk about instant gratification. You know, you're right. We should do something with these boxes. And I think I have just the idea. There is, in fact, one type of conveyor belt we haven't had a chance to use, and that's the launcher conveyor. Launches parcels. Yes, this gives me an idea indeed. Yeah, we're gonna move these things out of here. They don't deserve to just sit there forever. So let's get them away from this factory. Far, far away. And by that I mean I found a good use for this.
Do we have any video recommendations or something?
And by that I mean
otherwise I'll probably just put on unusual
Goodbye.
memes.
Down
like
there
my
in the
favorite channels.
void. So I think you know
out.
where I'm gonna be. Continuing to make
Kinda
my
behind on it,
millions,
though.
sending boxes back to their original senders, and getting rid of the evidence of all those other packages. I want to thank Rise of Kingdoms again for sponsoring this video. There's a link in the description.
Throw car batteries into the ocean to recharge the electric eels.
Supporters Lilith Games. So I hope you had fun. I know I did, and I'll see you next time.
I remember there was one video he made that was like the most boring game I have ever seen in my life. It's like a game where you're in a factory that makes shapes, and you have to cut the shapes into like the right shapes to like, and like I looked at the. Like, I looked at the comments, I'm like, does anybody else find this as boring as I do? And the comments were loving it. They're like, oh my god, it's so fun to watch him cut shapes. And I'm like, even when you're, like, breaking everything, it's like, I don't get it. But then again, I guess I'm just not the audience for games like that. I never really like simulator games unless it's like Roller Coaster Tycoon. When I played Roller Coaster Tycoon, I just launched everyone like into the ocean. I never tried to do that. SimCity, I just turned on all the cheat codes and made an amazing city and then just destroyed it with natural disasters. Even The Sims, I kind of like use cheat codes just to do nonsense. For some reason, the cheat codes in my version of The Sims 2 just didn't work. My cheat menu never showed up. I remember calling EA customer support to say, why aren't my cheat codes working? I wonder if that's still operational. That would be so funny. Yeah, anybody have any topics you want to cover or any videos you'd recommend? Otherwise, I'll just put on unusual memes. Watch a couple of those. Where did I leave off? Okay. Oh wow. Weird time. Oh, I'm a month behind. Damn. Yeah! Let's go! What's going on in half of these? Yeah. Me and my dad. I've been there, man. Oh, Popper! Oh, he's so floofy! What a cute little dam. Congratulations, but yeah. I ain't even gonna get mad. Is that Elephant? What is happening? Oh, it's oddly comfy. Oh, I love seals. Oh. Has anybody seen Gordy the seal? Let me see if one sec. There's a seal in South Africa who's apparently a huge asshole who migrates through the suburbs.
An elephant seal wandered into suburban Cape Town, South Africa. At first a traffic hazard, the seal eventually...
And he just like rams into stuff and scratches it.
With residents dubbing the seal, quote, Gordon.
I love Gordon, the asshole seal.
Police say they discovered Gordon
Why is it
early in the
Gordy
morning
if it's the
on
same
May
number of
27th,
syllables and
a little
letters?
over half a mile inland.
What incredible.
The Cape of Good Hope.
Oh, look at this big fat idiot. I love him.
Seal traveled over 1,000 miles to end up in Gordon's Bay. They believe
Gordy the seal rules. You can fertilize your lawn if you use more motor oil. Yeah, exactly.
Seals are the world's largest seal species. After
I love
nearly
this big
9
stupid
hours
seal.
growling,
He hates it.
and cuteness, Gordy was safely returned to the sea.
I think he like shows up like often. Like I swear I've seen multiple like I swear like people have like gotten used to him or something. Maybe I'm mistaken. It might be a different seal. What? Do a flip. What? Flamingos are weird. I know flamingos are pink because they eat, like, shrimps. But, like, if you... Could you, in theory, like, turn flamingos different colors if you fed them different things? I want some blue flamingos. Flamingo da ba dee da ba da, flamingo dee da boo da. Yeah, me and the bros. Armadillo. Oh, yeah, I love armadillos! Armadillos. These are just dudes being dudes. Chibi. What are you doing? No, Pupper, no! No, Pupper. Why are you like... I hope that kid dunks. I hope that kid dunks. Oh, hamster! What's that post of where do hamsters live beside pet stores? Oh. Me trying to step around all the laundry I left on the floor. Why do people do that? Nailed it. First try.
Tahan napas. Tahan napas, kudu yakin. Teryakin.
Water kitty.
I can see up into your nose and through your brain.
No, you can't. You lying.
Why the fuck?
Oh, why does nostrils do that?
В этих всех реп-центрах.
Is by the end of the service.
В самом конце нашего служения.
There are at least half of the people that were sitting in the crowd, in the front, crying their balls out and giving their life to Jesus.
It's crazy that church. Do you believe in that religion's not real? Why do you believe in that religion's not real? You mean you don't believe in God? I mean, religion's real. Oh, yes, prove it. Oh, I mean, there's the Bible right there. Oh, well, maybe I should go home and rethink my lives. Metalocalypse, that's like the best Metalocalypse episode. I love the episode where they all try to find, where they all like explore religion. And it just ends with them going to a satanic mass that's the same as like any other church. It's just people like reciting the same things and like making announcements.
Get it! I can't get it! Get the fucking fish! Get the fuck off my fish!
Stop harassing the fishy.
Oh, Jesus.
Yep. Breaking news. Why? Why would you do this? Oh, well, what? Oh, I got really confused what that was for a second. I thought the cat was wearing a dog hat. Yo, that bug getting down. No, bug! Okay. Bat! Oh, I love bats. They're so cute. AI, that looks vaguely like AI.
Alright, y'all, check this out. Beautiful little just cruised up here in Oklahoma. Beautiful snake. Nothing. It's not really nothing over here.
You're so big.
Oh,
He's as big as a bathtub.
I love Banjo. I should play Banjo-Kazooie. Look at that clanker go. Oh, now he's having a tantrum! What? I've never had a cat that does that. I've had a lot of cats. What? Oh, I've seen this girl. Ultimate self-defense technique.
What the?
That's me when I cook anything. Okay. Yeah, to be expected. Oh, yeah, me! On my days off! Why? Why? Tiny money! Oh, the money's so tiny! Yeah, Metalocalypse. I did rewatch all of Metalocalypse a while ago, and oh, Metalocalypse is so damn good. Sorry, I'm really bad at keeping up on chat, Fish. Switching between two of them. What?
Get the keg.
Movie theater snacks. I'm not just crunching on a pepper in the movie theater. I should buy peppers. I haven't bought peppers.
Here we go. Hey, we found them.
Champion. This is just every like dude party.
How much more of a circle can you be?
LeBron James is called LeBron James because his first name is LeBron and his last name is James.
Thank you. Oh, baby! Why did I laugh at that? That's so stupid. Shit, what video was I just thinking of? Oh, damn it. What video was it? I'm going through the video to try to find what I was reminded of now. I need to go through the videos to, like, remember what video I was thinking of now. It was a thing I got reminded of. Oh, was it the Flamingo song? Maybe. Was it the Flamingo song I made? I don't think it was that. Be kind of funny though. How many shrimps do you have to eat before you make your skin turn pink? Church thing. What was it? I'm just going back. I'm just cycling through the video trying to remember. It was before the snake. Like, I just feel crazy right now. I'm just like rewatch the video to remember what the hell I was laughing at. Armadillos. What was that one? Oh yeah. Okay. Hamsters. Dog. Wasn't that?
No, you
I feel insane right now. Nostrils. Cat
Someone cut
falling,
the front.
balls. Church being weird. Metalocalypse. I don't even remember anymore.
Oh, Jesus.
That reminds me of Afro Ninja, but okay, I don't remember what it is anymore. So I'm just gonna put on that Flamingo song. Oh yeah, I do like the Channel 2 stuff because I think they made like really funny AI stuff for a while, but even then they like they did at one point say that like they've really lost the passion for what they do because AI has just gotten so like when it first started out, when it was like, and like it would like when it was DALL-E, and it was just kind of weird, and everything was like would be so different. Like trail cam footage of Shrek being hit by a car was like a really funny thing to generate, and like now it's just like all so samey and identical. And they said they're just having a lot less fun with it, but they don't know what else to do because it's kind of what they built their channel on. There's the thing I was thinking of. Screw it. Yeah, I'm a Flamingo live.
Yo, I'm hopping all around.
Oh, I hate those.
I'm a pink
Yeah.
bird. I'm walking all around. Better drink some Wawa. I'm just Flamingo. I'm coming on your shoulder.
When you ask me to put on music at the party.
Drink, yo. I'm slowly creeping up to your front yard. Nothing threatening here. I'm just a flamingo. I'm a flamingo and I'm coming up to you. Oh, is that your child? I'ma rip out his motherfucking eyeballs. I'm gonna rip out his goddamn eyeball. I'm a flamingo, I'ma rip out your eyeball. I'm a flamingo when I get up in your child's eyeball. No more eyeball, child bitch.
Yeah! Let's go.
Time for grandma. Time for grandma. It's time for grandma. I'm gonna eat your grandmother. Time for grandma. Give me your grandmother. Give me her vagina. Your grandmother's vagina. I don't give a fuck. I'm flamingo, bitch. No rules here. No rules here. I eat vagina, then I fly away. Damn it, I don't care. by these rules, and it's true the dare, baby. It's a lawless nation for the flamingo. There's nothing that you can do about it. I can't know when I'm flying all out.
Yeah.
Damn, 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 damn,
Hey, Squigs! Yo, pass me the aux cord!
I'm gonna come and get you. I'm a flamingo bitch. I'm gonna get your ass. Flamingo time. I'm time to eat a little snack. Yo, your snack is mine. The snack is your person. Your human body is my appetite. Dinner, I think I'm gonna do croutons and maybe a light baby spinach.
Yeah.
I think I might do baby spinach for dinner. But first your sister, and first your sister, and then your sister's sister, and then your brother's sister.
Your brother's sister.
Your entire family tree. What's up, bitch? It's me. It's your flamingo. Thank you.
Yeah! I don't think I can top that. Oh, this stupid video. I love it. I don't think I can top that. I think I should just call it for the night. What the hell is that? Oh, I feel laughing. Some of those aren't very good. I forgot that I've been trying to find an orchestral version of Through the Fire and Flames because I want to use it for D&D at some point. It's gonna be my character's theme song. But let's see what we got here. Who is streaming right now? Mutiny. Oh, Tolka's playing Overwatch. Ah, yeah, you know what? I'm just going to... Yeah, why not? I don't think I've ever really rated Lizard Guy. Let's give Lizard Guy some love. But yeah, he's part of a small VTuber group I sometimes contribute to. But that said, let's if you watch HYC. Okay, wait. Okay, wait, hold up. Okay, wait a minute. Let's see. Fish just recommended something, and I trust his judgment. I have never seen this. I've never heard of. What is this? Oh, it's not a Tim Carty thing. Yeah. Fuck it. Let's just watch this one next, and then we'll call it.
When my roommate comes into the room looking for his car key.
Oh, I know this one. Yeah.
I don't say it yet.
Yeah, I've seen this. I don't say it yet.
And when he gets me off the couch.
Okay, after this we'll raid.
I don't say it yet. No. And then when he says out loud, I wonder where my car keys are. I still
don't say it. Tim Carty rules.
But then
Tim Carty.
Do you know where my car keys are? I look at him in his face and I say,
Have you checked your butthole? Get up.
I have not seen your keys, but since you're asking me, you better check out that butthole. Of course I'm not serious, I don't think it's up inside your big brown business. But a funnier thing to say to someone who's lost their shit and is stressed out visibly.
Obviously.
The best man starting to sweat. I don't say it yet.
I used to love this song so much. Oh, it's a great song.
When I see that little ring bearer cunt getting yelled at. Oh, I still don't say it.
Cunt's a fun word.
When I see the groom asking the vicar if they can wait.
Hey, Kuro.
I do not say it.
Let's go.
And when the father of the bride starts organizing an ad hoc bob of the courtyard area, I want to, but I do not say it. It's the 11th hour.
Obviously.
Gets under God's roof. The vicar approaches the mic and suddenly all of the chatter goes mute. He says that they've misplaced. Could anyone possibly know what they are? I know it's my time and all heads turn as I stand and say, Vicar, have you checked your butthole?
Get up, better.
I have not seen your ring, but have you checked your ring?
The ring I'm in butthole.
Love is kind, but if you ask me where you can find literally anything you've lost before, I'm gonna suggest that it's up your butthole.
Yeah!
I lost my loan. I'm losing my patience. Where is your class? I just lost my grandma. Oh my god,
I'm so sorry.
Saying she's up my asshole? Of course. I'm not looking for for a silly joke right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you looking for? Honestly, just like a shoulder to cry.
Yeah. Okay. Now let's do a raid then. Yep, I don't think I've ever raided Lizard Guy, so let's show him some love. Looks like he's playing Metal Gear, Metroid Dread. And I will be busy on Saturday. That said, not sure what I am going to yeah, I'll be busy on Saturday. Next week I will decide on what I'll stream. I'm kind of feeling in a retro mood. I'm kind of thinking I might stream Banjo-Kazooie or Twisted Metal or something. It depends what people would want to see. Maybe I'll start a new game. I'm going to take a little bit of a break before playing something longer. So until then, I just want to play a lot of like fun little short games or maybe some one-offs. So that said, let's go raid Lizard Guy, show him some love, and as always, good night, everybody. Let's find... I always lose my ending. There we are.